Hi everyone, just popping in to show you how to backstitch today. So on your pattern, which I can't show you because it has the whole stitch along on, you are going to be backstitching around the white on your mug, and you'll be doing some white lines on your little straw / candy cane thing that's in the mug, and some little brown sprinkles on top too. So to backstitch, I always recommend just taking one strand first. So we're going to use the loop method. So fold it in half. And then thread your needle. I've lost mine. And you'll have the loop at that end. Some people do prefer to use one strand for backstitch. I always just use two though. I think it looks a little bit better. So for this backstitch outline, we are literally just going around the squares. So I'm going to start here and just back into there. Go through your loop at the back and pull. So that secures it, and there's your first backstitch. So then you go to there. I've come in between those two threads, which isn't good. I'll just sort of, there we go. And it is backstitching, so you then go, you come back on yourself for every stitch, and we're just going around those white stitches so you can see them a bit better. Obviously white on white isn't very good. And so I'm stitching the cozy palette. This one is the traditional one. I'm using some of the little motifs on the pattern to turn into Christmas cards. So this will be a Christmas card once it's finished. I might add a little bit of wording to it as well. So if you're looking for any of those smaller projects. So over here, there's two stitches together. So you can do one at a time, but sometimes I just do 2 to 3 squares, go over 2 to 3, just for quickness. Like that. Any more than 3 can not look as good, like the line might come up a bit and a bit looser, but it's up to you really. For this one it's nice and small, so 2 to 3 squares to go over is okay. So there's 2 again, so I'll come up there. So this is literally just very basic backstitch outline. Now, do you want to know something funny? I haven't got the pattern to see where the sprinkles need to be. Oh no. I kind of remember. So go all the way around. Sorry, this is going to take longer than I thought. Right, I'm going to stop there actually for that, because you kind of get the idea. So for the sprinkles, you're just going to come up. Right, let's just guess where they are. So you're going to just come up in between and just stitch straight over. Oh, pull some of the red through. I think they're just one square, aren't they? Like that. And then there might be one like that. So you're just going to go right over your cross stitch underneath and then fill in all that white. So that's like your chocolate sprinkles. This could be a hot chocolate. For me, I'm not really a fan of hot chocolate, so I'm going to pretend that it's a toffee nut latte or a gingerbread one. Okay, so now we need some white lines on your candy cane thing. So take some white thread, again just one strand, fold it, And again, I can't remember where you have to start on these, so I'll just guess. Okay, so I think it's probably the first one's here. So you come up and then go down, and what I recommend doing is, this kind of goes against how you're meant to stitch, but if you go over like that, the lines might look separated. So if you can try and twist your thread a little bit, keep hold of that loop at the back, try and twist your thread. When you go back in, you'll see on my photo in the comments why I've done that, why I've twisted it. It just makes it look a little bit neater. I'll show you again, although it should be nice and twisted now. So twist it a little bit. Just keeps your threads together a bit more nicer, a bit neater even. So come up, twist. This is not how you cross stitch, by the way. You're meant to untwist your threads when you're cross stitching. But for these lines, just for these lines, I just think twisting it. This is why one strand is good, because it doesn't separate, obviously. But I think that was actually right. That twisted just keeps those strands together if you twist them a little bit. My hoop is not up here to show you why I do that, but like I said, I'll show you in the comments. So obviously when you're finished, just under some stitches at the back, like you finish your cross stitch, stitches, and then it's done. It's got that little bit of detail on. Obviously I've not finished mine yet, but if you've got any questions about them back stitches, just ask me and I'll try and answer them for you. And like I said, I'll show you why I've twisted those threads in my photo in the comments. I hope you love today's week, and I can't wait to see all of your progress.